Someone here has changed. They changed their vibration. Something happened to you and you've decided to make a change in your life. Maybe shifted the energy, maybe reading a lot of books, or maybe just fed up with the way life is going. So I'm picking up an energy where something has shifted and you're in a very different timeline. Something catapulted you to the next level. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you had a lot of problems, a lot of stress, a lot of obstacles in the past, right? It's a lot of conflict, right? And you're decided to make it an end to your struggle, whatever that is. Maybe it's connection, maybe it's money, maybe it's opportunities, or with other people as well, conflict with other people. You kind of feel like life was lacking something, lack of success, lack of enthusiasm, lack of happiness. You're very much overwhelmed. A lot of things on your mind, a lot of things to fix, a lot of problems I'm seeing. Currently, I see success. You feel like $1,000,000. You feel like you're winning. You feel like achievement. You did some type of, I don't know what it is, and an overnight success. Something you kind of switched it quickly. I don't think it's something to do with an outer thing. I think it's an inner thing. I think maybe you switched in the way of thinking, but you're feeling really good right now. I kind of feel like there's success, victory, overcoming a lot of things. Maybe it's an emotional thing. You definitely have been insecure financially for a long time. They've definitely had a lack of balance in your life, disconnection, unhappiness in your love life. But right now you're coming back. You're coming back as someone who's like ready to go, passionate again, generous, ambitious, just active, just living life, just loving your energy. Your heart is expanding. People are seeing the change in your energy. People are connecting with you or find you magnetic for some reason. You've healed your pain. You overcome that depression. You forgave yourself, and you have more optimism in the future right now, actually. So what happened? You made a peaceful resolution, a compromise to end some type of conflict. Let's see what's going on. Now, you did suffer from a lot of anxiety, fear, and insecurity in the past. In the past, there's a lot of negativity here. So there's a lot of like emotional issues here. Interesting. Now you feel like you're in control, like you have more stability, security, you have a direction, you have a new routine, you have goals, and you feel like it's reachable. This confidence has come out of nowhere. What's going on? Interesting. For a long time you had a lack of ideas, hostility, and all of a sudden something happened or switched, and you maybe started loving yourself, started doing the inner work. That's what I'm seeing here. And then I feel like you're shifting and changing direction, and like being more assertive and arriving to this like new like way of thinking, very direct, very honest, very assertive. Interesting. For a long time you did not hear your inner guide because of a lot of stress and chaos in your life. You learn a lot of hard lessons, but now you're deciding which way to go, what are the opportunities. I do see happiness here, manifesting happiness, celebrations, coming together, teamwork, success, prosperity, opportunity, a new beginning for you, a new beginning for self-love, or a new opportunity to invite love into your life. I kind of feel like the more you work on your self-love, the more you're going to attract love. So you're leveling up in your vibration. That's what I'm seeing here. You invested the time and energy on yourself. You invested, waited. You've been patient. You've been, nurturing, persevering, planning, being patient, getting out of that mindset, getting out of that, looking for that freedom, looking for that relief, looking for that control, and looking for that solution. I don't think you ever felt this good since you were a kid. Did you heal your inner child issue? Is that what this is? Letting go of the end of the tunnel. Letting go of stress, negative energy, self-love. Manifesting a new way of thinking, new life. Changing the internal to change the external. Wow, you're a powerful person. So nothing but a new beginning, new inspiration, new opportunities. Just a spark of inspiration. new passion, new enthusiasm, new growth, new excitement for life. It wasn't always like this. There was a sadness for a long time. Something to do with man. But now you're like stepping into your era, Empress energy. So you create your own prosperity. You're more grounded, more nurturing. You're giving yourself that love, that healing. Living in comfort, very grateful. You're changing the way of thinking or living. For a long time you were paranoid and scared. Now you're just this, Queen of Wands energy. So that's a confident woman. That's in her power. That's magnetic energy. This is someone who's kind and loyal, competitive, confident, has a lot to do. You're about to start a new business ideas. You get a lot of downloads, new opportunities, learning a lot, opening to new opportunities for growth, to increase income, open-minded, willing to learn new skills. So for a long time you were sad that you couldn't give enough, or you felt like you couldn't give enough back to your family. But you're very generous. I do see you giving a lot back to the family. I see a lot of money coming through for you, being generous, supportive. Letting go of the heaviness, letting go of lack mentality. And now you're in the flow. Now you're in balance, in a peace, in a calm. New perspective, tranquility, attracting harmony in relationships because of the forgiveness over time, healing the wounds. Because you had a lack of balance for a long time, and now it's over. Transcended this situation. Cleanse yourself, transform this energy, let go of the past, purge this energy, liberate yourself to a new beginning. And open to new opportunities I'm seeing here. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, new opportunities, new cycle, going into new cycle, good fortune. Universe is supporting this massive change. I see a lot of abundance. So yeah, well done you.